Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on GALA. The GALA chart is currently recovering a little bit from the April low. We see that on various cryptocurrencies charts that the market is recovering a little bit and we are dealing with mostly corrective rallies. Some coins are showing some more promise. On the GALA chart, I view this primarily as a corrective rally for now. And I will tell you which scenarios apply here from an Elliott wave point of view. This is based on our model. We understand with our model support and resistance levels and key scenarios, invalidation points and targets. And we also can get a good idea if the market, the chart is overall rather bullish or bearish. Now, if we zoom out a little bit on the GALA chart, we can see that this chart has formed a 5-wave move down into the October 2023 low from the all-time high. That is not a bullish structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5-wave decline that indicates the trend is not up, certainly not up. We might always get a corrective bounce, a larger corrective rally, but it means that from here, I do not expect new all-time highs. I think that's very, very important. There is a chance for another bounce. There is a chance for another rally, and we will talk about that now. However, I'm not going to watch for all-time highs. After a 5-wave move down, we normally expect a 3-wave rally. Well, that actually happened. Yeah. So it is entirely possible that the move down was an A wave. The move up was a B wave. It was certainly high enough for a B wave, and we could now be moving down in a C wave in a very direct fashion. Let me show that. A C wave is a 5-wave pattern. So that means we're tracking this 5-wave move down in wave C. And yeah, I mean, if it will ever recover after that, is it, I'm not sure. So the move down is seen as an ending diagonal pattern, where we bottomed in wave 1 in August 2024. Another 3-wave corrective rally. A 3-wave rally is never clearly bullish. It can be, but it's not. The probabilities definitely then are not in favor of the bulls. It could just be a corrective rally with now a 3rd wave down unfolding, which would unfold as an ABC structure because this entire move is a diagonal pattern. If you don't know what a diagonal pattern is, we have tutorials on this channel that explain diagonal patterns. 3rd wave down, 4th wave up, and the 5th wave down. So we have a 5-wave move down. That would be the plan in this scenario. Now, in this particular scenario, the market is now moving up in a corrective rally, which we labeled here on the chart as an ABC structure. So we could now be moving higher in an A wave. We would be watching for a B wave pullback that could start at any point, and then another C wave rally. So currently, to keep the focus on higher prices, at least in the short term, the market needs to hold above 1.29 cents to 1.55 cents, which means at the moment, the focus could be on higher prices, with the risk, obviously, of dropping back into that support area. And a break above the green line would be the next milestone target for the bulls at 1.9 cents. That could then take us into this resistance area, starting at 2.3 cents. And then after 3 waves are done, there will be a risk that the C wave to the downside takes us to new lows. This is one scenario. I mean, in the very short term, it might be wise to watch for a pullback into support. Doesn't mean it has started, but if it happens, it might even be a setup for higher prices if you really want to trade this. I mean, this is not a very, very attractive chart, and certainly not aggressively bullish. Now, again, I definitely am watching for a rally into resistance. Now, if things are really bullish and the market overall, the wider crypto sector is getting really bullish, then maybe GALA will go higher. Not necessarily to all-time highs, but if we really see a lot of upside momentum, for which I don't have any evidence yet, then we might be dealing with a white scenario. It just means that this B wave is still unfolding in a much more complex correction. I don't see much evidence for that, but if that happens, then we could even reach 7.8 cents, the 100% extension. That would be plan B. But for now, that resistance area will be watched first because it will be tested first. That's the update on GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much